Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Senator Brown, for your leadership on this. On page 11, if you go to line 29, that particular section is about employment, and you address this as part of your opening remarks, but could you elaborate again a little bit on what is e-verification and why is it so important?
Yes.
Here in our country.
Yes, so there's two ways to be in compliance with legal employment, and one is the E-Verify system that, as you know, is operated by our DHS, Department of Homeland Security. And my understanding is that you can get an instant response. But not every employer in the state of Indiana uses that, so we gave them an alternative approach.
And when you say instant response, probably under 30 seconds?
That's what I've heard.
That's what I hear as well. Thank you. Permission to speak on the bill.
Senator Goode to speak on the bill.
Senate Bill 87. On January the 28th, this body, 48-0, came to the same conclusion that our public works projects in the state of Indiana should be employing citizens or individuals who are clearly on a path of citizenship to be working on those projects. We send it over to our fine colleagues of the House of Representatives. It doesn't even get a hearing. And so I hear from employers who play by the rules. I hear from our leaders of the building and construction trades from all across the state of Indiana that say that this is a problem. And the remedy was in part through Senate Bill 87. And I'm deeply grateful to our Labor and Pensions Chair, State Senator Linda Rogers, for her work on that bill. And we're going to bring it back again next year because there are loopholes that bad actors are taking advantage of. I'm particularly drawn to this section of Senator Brown's bill because of failed federal policy that has allowed millions of individuals to literally walk into the United States of America, predominantly from our southern border, I think about gun trafficking, drug trafficking, human trafficking. I think about individuals who are migrating across the United States of America, unchecked, undocumented, many of whom are, in all probability, being completely taken advantage of by bad actors. Deplorable work conditions, no OSHA, no protections, and because the country at a federal level is now trying to play some catch up with enforcing the laws, while at the same time celebrating immigrants who came to America, who have come to America legally. The states are in this position to have to act. And so what I'm particularly drawn to in this section is that e-verification process. So as well as the different opportunities that if you didn't go through the e-verification process, you've made a hire, you're contacted by the state of Indiana through our Attorney General, you've got time to try to get it figured out and correct the action. But the challenge is, my friends, is that we have too many bad actors who have been skirting the system and at the end of the day, taking advantage of individuals who have entered this country illegally. And it's got to the point where there are individuals here illegally working on taxpayer-funded projects, and I think that's wrong. And I think 48 of us also agreed back on January the 28th that's wrong. That's the reason why I'm particularly grateful for that section. I appreciate your leadership with this and why I'll be supporting this legislation. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Goode.